people always doing movies about shooting and robbing and gangster and dope and this.
To preach alone, I miss I know them clean. And this pastor keep it real. And Bishop show.
Like, what if you really had a movie that was like about two guys that tried to do all that and was just wrong at it?
I thought Christians weren't supposed to swear.
Hold on now, I ain't say I was no Christian. I said I'm preaching.
But it's like something different that's not just about selling dope and raping and wilding and doing something crazy and killing and it's none of that. It's just a good, fun, clean show. Movie that you can come and enjoy yourself with a good message.
Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the show. And tonight, I promise it's going to be a little entertaining. It already has been. Tonight, we're joined by two very funny men bringing faith, friendship, and full-on comedy together in JaroGo's new original film, Two Preachers on a Mission. The inspirational comedy stars comedian and actor Mike Bend. We got comedian, actor, and producer Jordan Jackson, who serves as co-writer and producer. So the inspirational comedy was written, produced by Mr. Mike Bend. It was his brainchild. So and it's funny as sin, literally. The film follows two charismatic preachers whose mission turns into a wild, hilarious, and heartfelt journey filled with unexpected challenges, life lessons, and plenty of laughs. Two Preachers on a Mission premieres exclusively on the JaroGo streaming platform July 3rd, following two red carpet events, one in Atlanta and the other in Jacksonville. Please welcome Mike Bend and Jordan Jackson.
Hey, how you doing, sir? How you doing?
I ain't got all them
In the building.
I ain't got all them facts and whatnot. I'm amazing, sir. I'm always amazing. I really appreciate y'all taking the time tonight. I know you had a long couple of days. You been out there with Wayne and Lynn doing them media days, and you sneaking Mike over there sneaking BTS from the TV set. I ain't supposed to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That's what he said. But he told on himself. I loved it. Have fun. So, Mike, start with you.
Yes.
This has your fingerprints all over it as creator, writer, producer, and star. What was the first spark that told you Two Preachers on a Mission could become more than a comedy, sketch, or concept and actually grow into a feature film?
Well, first, I just wanted to make sure I definitely clear the air. It's definitely not all of mine by myself. Jordan definitely sat down and we was putting this thing together before typewriters and computers. I literally got pieces of paper of us writing. Like, literally, I'm talking about elementary school type writing stuff and things like that. And, Jordan and myself, we both have two characters that are preachers. So this just wasn't, me sat in some room and just wrote up this fantastic, phenomenon. This was like basically true life stories of his character and my character put together. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely don't want to ever take any credit away from him, implementing his process and thoughts and life stories. That's where the best writing comes from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So he's definitely, the other half of this. It ain't just me, it's us.
Oh yeah, but see, I gave him credit in the intro, and the next.
Oh, okay. I just,
don't do my job for me. I don't get on stage and do comedy. You coming down there staring in that white suit with that floppy ass hat, two cups in one hand. That was comedy. I don't do that stuff. Come on here and.
Okay. So we can cut up with you then.
Yes,
right,
please do. Let's have fun. Let's have fun.
Behave and be corporate.
Fuck that. This ain't no Walter
right.
or Joy Ann Reid shit. This Dobie.
My brother. We
doing this. We doing this. Media, bro.
Careful with Jack, folks. Careful with Jack.
Bro, no. You know what? I don't have no problem.
You don't let Mike Bend loose. Oh, Lord.
I don't have no problem sitting in Murder Row at a comedy show. I'm sitting right there in the front, right on Murder Row. Go ahead, go for it. You can't.
Come on, let's go. We've had a good time. All right, talk to me. What we doing? Let's
Yeah.
talk.
All right.
All
So,
right,
so he gave Jordan the credit. I love it. But you didn't answer the main question, which was,
I have answered the question. Let's go. I found my house too.
I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.
Won't he do it?
All right.
When did you realize that this could be more than a sketch and could really be a feature film? And I know you didn't have to talk too hard to Jordan to get him to go along, but from concept to the screen. And then he freezes up. He
He
said,
done froze on.
with the
Oh,
two
you
All right,
back? You
you.
back?
with the two
Yeah, you
clicks.
froze. It froze. All right, let's go. All right, we froze on me. I don't know what happened.
He was like this.
That's that.
With the
That
two
hey,
clicks.
that's that's that Boost Mobile. That's that Boost Mobile internet. All
Oh
right, we back.
Lord, Lord, Lord!
All right, here we go.
You done made a whole feature film, and you on Boost Mobile. But you know what? I'm
Well,
thinking
help me
about.
get off it.
I'm gonna help you. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. My
All
question
right,
was, when did you
right.
realize that it could be more than just a sketch comedy, and it could be really a full length feature film?
Um, I've always been a visionary. I just knew where I wanted to go. It's just majority of the time I didn't know how to get there. And when I saw his character preaching and I saw my character preaching, I have a lot of friends that are in the streets and friends that have done a lot of entertaining things in their previous times on this earth. And it just, I just thought like, wow, people always doing movies about shooting and robbing and gangster and dope and this. Like, what if you really had a movie that was like about two guys that tried to do all that and was just wrong at it? And but at the end of the day, it came back to where you followed the path that the Lord really had for you. So it was an inspirational comedy. At first I wanted it rated R. Like I really wanted to really get gutter, but they reeled me back in and said, nah, we'll keep it PG. But I wanted to really do some scenes and like really take it there. But we kept it PG. And to be honest, I'm probably very hard to make laugh when it comes to watching television and movies. And me, I haven't seen a good, funny movie that just made me laugh. It's been a while. Like Waterboy, like Waterboy, movies like Friday, movies like Hangover, a lot of Eddie Murphy. Like, when the last time you just really sat in front of the TV and just really laughed at some good comedy?
Years.
That's what I'm. Yes, it's been a minute, and we played off the Blues Brothers thing. Two short, one tall, one. The Pinky and the Brain. We played off that. So the comedy is just not in the writing. It's not just in. It's like it's a lot of deep comedy. Just short, tall. This that. So it's a lot of. It's more than just the writing. A lot more than just the writing.
Okay. Jordan got to bring you in since he preempted everything and jumped and did my gig too. You come into this as both co-writer, producer, and performer. What did you see in the premise that made you want to help shape the story from the inside, not just appear on camera?
I knew the message was there, and that's what's important to me. When anytime I'm doing anything that is going to go out to the masses, even when I'm writing stand up, there has to be a message behind it. I knew that our chemistry, the chemistry between me and Mike, was untouchable and undeniable. So I knew that this project was going to be great because we had already did it as a dinner show. We'd already done it as a stand up comedy show. So I knew with our chemistry and the ability, of Mike's pen and my pen, there was no way that this couldn't be a success because of both of our work ethic and our desire not to want to make it, but to have to make it.
Yeah, that part. That part.
Mm.
I get stuck on the trailers. It's funny. All of it's funny. Ever since I, got sneak peeks and all that stuff, I'm like, bro, this is gonna be different. Now I am a preacher's grandchild.
Mm.
My grandfather was preacher at the Baptist church Same church for 50 some odd years, right?
Oh man, you have seen it all.
Yeah, pretty much
Yeah,
everything. I was at his
yeah,
house.
yeah.
I was at his house, and Jesse Jackson comes walking out the back, and he looked.
Wow.
We in the kitchen. He looked. He says, "I don't like kids," and he turned around and left the room. And they served him his dinner in another room. He said, "I don't like kids." And then he preached at the church the next day. Why am I in the church choir? And he's talking about people who don't belong in the choir. Why you turn around and look at my black ass? You just
Damn.
met me the day before, bro.
Well,
Like,
single me out.
he turned around and looked at me. Some people don't belong in them robes. I'm like, oh, they got folks don't belong in the pulpit. I wanted to
Oh man,
say it, but I
hey,
didn't do it.
I
Hey,
know that's right.
Drewski, come on, Drewski. I love that. So faith-based comedy can be tricky. I brought that up only because it can be tricky. I used to have to watch my mouth between the pastor and first lady, because I was a smart ass. But you guys get to get away with it because you're adults now. But it can be tricky, and the humor has to land without, feeling cheap or preachy.
Or
So,
you
Mhm.
buffoonery ish.
or buffoonery.
Yeah, yeah.
I wear
Hey.
red bottoms because that is a buffoon to me. How did you both approach the film, making the film funny while still protecting the heart and spiritual foundation of the story? Maybe Mike, you want to start?
I say Coming to America part one was funny because it was a love story with with comedic comics in it. I think Coming to America 2 was a comedy. They tried to make a love story. That's why I think one hit so hard. So I think actually, I say that to relate to this. I think this story, the bottom line, is a faith based message with two very funny,
Yeah.
entertaining individuals.
Okay. Okay.
Like, it's a lot of when you see the film, it's a lot of things that's going to make you think. It's going to be some things that's like, might bring tears to your eyes. It might, but actually, it's two funny people doing it. Like, it's a scene where it get real deep, but then it don't get so deep that Jordan don't pull you back to like make you laugh. But it's like that. So I think this is a faith based message with two funny people doing it.
Mm. Jordan, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, really wasn't tricky when it came to us putting this together by, growing up in the church and having to go to church on Wednesdays and Sundays and just knowing um what is needed. There's so much humor and there's so much funny in being a Christian and being a follower of God and Jesus Christ. So, when you have that foundation, I never was afraid for us to do this because it'd be funny when I've done shows as the preacher in churches where churches have booked me and I went in there and they're looking at me and assuming that it's going to be buffoonery, but I get up there and I know that Bible and I get to talking about tithing and people thinking you're going to get a check because you was obedient, big check coming in the mailbox, when that's not how tithing works.
Mm.
Sometimes tithing gets you protection. Them tires that should have been popped didn't pop. That engine that been clucking and clinking
Yeah.
forever
Right.
don't go out on you so you can still get to work.
Mm.
That gas tank that should have been went down, you made it the whole week. You get the protection of Jesus by being obedient. So I knew the Bible, I knew God, and I knew that me and him could come together, get a great message out, but still be funny and entertaining.
Mm.
Yeah,
I love it.
yeah,
Mike.
yes, sir.
So audiences, we have to stay in this comedy vein. Know you from comedy, hosting, and screen work, including the Mike Ben show, which I love, um, and other acting credits. How did your background in sketch comedy and character-driven humor help you build these two preachers as believable people, rather than just punchlines? Between you and Jordan, y'all work that out.
Man, that's a good question. Um, I think because the sketch comedy that is written comes from a real place. It's just not something that was made up, or I think all the skits, all the characters are real people.
Mm.
Um, when I grew up 7 Day Adventist. Parents split. Then my mother was trying to find another way to, connect with God, or, just fellowship amongst us. So we went Pentecostal, we went non-denomination, we went Baptist, and I just got a chance to see
Mm-hmm.
some of that stuff. And I got to see firsthand because my mom was single. She was still looking good. A lot of them preachers knocking on the door, coming to the house, the deacons coming to the house. And I just got a chance. I don't know if it was just God taking the sunglasses off my eyes, like they say, but I got a chance to see a lot of the foolishness that went on behind the pulpit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just probably, beside Jordan, I'm one of the few people that actually would write that and really show you what's really going on behind the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why it relates, because it comes from a real place.
Yeah, it's a real place. I remember, Deacon Clark coming around from the side of the damn building, with and tucking his bottle of Hennessy, in the back pocket inside the church,
Yeah,
and then hollering at my girlfriend, "How you doing?"
All right.
yeah,
Get your little yellow behind
yeah,
on in his church. I'm a kid. I'm a kid too.
yeah.
Leave me alone, man.
hmm
So Jordan, your brand online connects with people, uh, real laughs, real talk, and everyday moments. And you've got a book on social media that you've applied using, you know, using your social media rhythm, which influences timing and tone and relatability, and you've applied that to this film as well. Talk to me
Yes, sir.
about that process and melding that.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about making a project like this. It's going to take you. You're going to have to go in, and now that the great project is done, now there's the second part of this thing, and let's get it marketed. Let's get it to as many people as possible, and it's a lot of work, because you can't just go hard for 3 days and be like, yeah, well, I think everybody done seen what we got going on, and no, don't work that way. Consistently, people, you got to get up on people's nerves
Mm,
on that timeline, to where they're like, because there's different people coming in. It's not like how it used to be when you posted something, all your followers seen it. The algorithm isn't set up like that anymore. So you got to be slick with it. Me and Mike got to be literally in the parking lot fighting and be like, man, I'm just trying to tell you what you trying to. I'm just trying to tell you the two preachers on mission coming out on July 20. Like, you
Yeah,
got to figure out
man.
ways. You got to figure out ways to trick the algorithm so that
The
you can
algorithm, yeah.
so that you can market it, because anything that's not keeping them on that page, that's clicking and going off of it, it's not going to be viewed. It's not going to be viewed. So you have to figure out ways on top of posting to make sure that it gets out to the masses of people, and that they know to download, to go to JaroGO and download the app so that they can watch this film. And it's work, and it ain't just a week of work. It's constant. Your work
constant,
it's never done.
constant.
Yeah,
Okay, Mike,
yeah.
you had something to add to that one, because y'all in the parking lot at the grocery at the HEB or wherever squabbling, shooting content, and to trick your, and it's really funny because I helped write the algorithm, right? So I'm like, you beating me at my own game? We're gonna figure this out. I read Jordan's book, and I'm like, bro, you're really a sharp dude, and it is a strong work ethic. You did the hard part. You wrote it, you shot it. Now it's the marketing and
Yeah,
all the mandatory
every
stuff.
day, all day. You
The
got to
work
mention
don't
it.
the work don't end because the artist signs with the label. That's
Yeah,
when the work
yeah.
begins.
And I'm talking
Yeah,
about, you got to go
nah.
live. You got to do a bunch of stuff, and we're constantly mentioning it, mention.
Mm,
I think Jordan and myself have been battered, bamboozled through a lot of different entities. Like, and we would always have conversations back in the past, like, you know, we're very talented. Why haven't we made it? Why haven't we made it? You got a lot of comics that's just straight comics. You don't got a comic that can write a book about, social media. You don't have a comic that can actually, it's not too many comedians that can flip from stage to television.
mm,
The good ones you can count on your fingers on one hand. And you don't have somebody that can be funny and write a full film, like, and I used to always beat my head and ask God, why, 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 why? And I think like Tyler Perry was saying, it just wasn't our time. You
Timing.
know what I'm saying? It just wasn't our time. And we've been through it. And honestly, I think us going through what we went through, it makes me look at stuff so much different now. Like a lot of stuff that would have me just hot and frustrated now, I just kind of be like, man, you know. So I mean, I think like 50 Cent was saying, I think God just had to build us those calluses. And I think it just took a little bit longer than others. Because he knew in the end,
Mm-hmm.
Jordan and myself, don't get me wrong, we both go clown and act up, but we know deep down we'll never sell our soul. Never.
No, I don't need
Yeah,
that
like
bad. I got
never.
faith in God. He gonna open some doors. I ain't got to go through that door over
Yeah,
there.
yeah, nah,
Ain't nobody going in the back door.
nah, and
Message. Whoopsie.
uh,
If I got to keep sweeping floors, ain't nobody going in the doors.
All I can think
nah,
of. Oh damn.
yeah,
All I could think of was Mortal Kombat on
I
the
ain't selling
game.
my
Like,
soul for a jelly roll. Nope.
that-
nah, I'm
ooh.
good.
You know what? I was gonna follow that Jelly Roll comment, but I'm not gonna do it. I don't need it. He already busts itself out. So for those who haven't garnered what we're talking about, Two
Yeah,
Preachers on a Mission is a
yeah,
film that features, it centers on two preachers who find themselves in outrageous circumstances, like collecting the cash
right,
box at a specific rally.
yeah,
I haven't seen that since Blazing Saddles. Then
yeah,
and so without giving too much away, what did these
right.
characters teach you about faith under pressure?
Well, I can speak for my character. A lot of people nowadays, it's like seeing is believing. You know, people say have faith, but like nowadays, to me, faith is just a word
Mm,
because it's like me and Jordan, we just talked about this earlier today when we was shooting. It was like the way the system is designed. Somebody in the system know that we're very faith based people, so they keep their foot on our neck to where if you can't, you're like, hey God, feed my daughter. Hey God, keep my lights on. But the man call you and say the lights gonna be off tomorrow, so you go out and go hustle and do something because you like, ah, well, Lord, that's why I was laughing because you got so many rap songs out here saying, Lord, protect me while I drive this key across the state line. Lord, protect me while understand, Lord, I'm only doing this to survive. It's so many rappers that you hear say that back in the day because I think like the faith you see it. I mean, your grandma said, but you like, nah, I need to go out and do this. So um, I think this movie is trying to instill faith that it's still there. It's right in our face. We just got to really have it.
mm, my man, Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, the message is clear and it's needed. There's so much negative stuff out there that and being street crooks and it is a part of life. But the message that gets out of this movie is no matter how far you've been in the mud, you can always get out. And the pressure of me having to get that money back to Sweet Daddy or him or Bishop having to get the money to save his sister, there are more than one way to do that. And if you
Yeah,
put
yeah,
your faith in God and let him do his work, then quit moving so fast.
That
So I
part.
think the message
yeah,
is there. The message is there, and I think people are really going to appreciate a movie like this.
yeah,
Yeah, I appreciate it. I love it, and that's why I decided that I didn't want to provide a service. I wanted to provide a result through this interview. We gonna get this word out, Playboy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I actually learned that from a real pimp on a on up by the gas station. I did.
Man, I pay attention
Yeah,
to everything. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
that
I
was
see.
slick.
Yeah,
That was slick.
yeah,
Yeah, I gotta use it.
yeah.
I'm stealing that one, buddy. I'm stealing. I'm using that in my marketing for my actual for my corporate.
Yeah, use that. I don't provide a service. I provide a result. Yeah. If you haven't heard, you weren't supposed to know.
Yeah, if you haven't heard, you weren't
Yeah.
supposed to know. I'm that nigga you've been looking for in the daylight with a flashlight. I'm just trying to say.
There you go. Man,
Excuse my language, but anyway, my
you
show.
will be surprised how much you learn at the corner store with them winos who played checkers.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
I got a lot of that from them.
You guys so amazing on screen together, and I could tell that you've joined a cast historically of comedic teams. Martin Lewis. You know, I don't want to say I don't like the vaudeville and the step and fetch it days, but still we had some great talent, comedic teams throughout
Right.
vaudeville. I just happen to like Martin and Lewis a lot. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Don't
So
forget about Skipper and Gilligan.
no, JJ. you you and Michael
Maybe
actually it was the
Bookman and
great
Jason.
team, huh? And it's wild,
Yeah.
that you're a JJ character. You actually got a mic over here on the team of this movie. I'm like, oh god, because JJ and Mike used to go at it. So
Yeah, but I ain't like,
hey, but you sound
like
conscious. You hiding it well, but you sound conscious. I know you're not a Panther.
nah,
You ain't a Panther, but
nah. I
I
mean,
understand.
I really am, man. But I used to get picked on a lot because it's like I didn't know how to blend in with it. Like I didn't know how to blend in with it. Like if you were to conversate, I had to learn that I just couldn't speak my truth to everybody. I had to learn to start speaking my truth to people that relate, that could understand where my mind was going, and I had to figure out a way to water down, like you say, my consciousness to get that person's attention to open their eyes. So nah, you're right. Yeah, I used to get, yeah, man, I went through a lot growing up as a kid
Mm-hmm.
because I would just speak my truth, and I didn't get along with a lot of kids because they just didn't. I didn't go along with stuff. I think I was 7 Day Adventist. Hell, I didn't know what a transformer was till I was an adult
I understand.
because I couldn't watch cartoons on Saturday.
Man, my father was raised 7 Day Adventist. He tried to pass that on to us. I was so glad that my grandfather, the Baptist minister,
Yeah,
liked me at his house. And I would go work in the
yeah,
garden just so I could watch TV. Like I'm
hmm,
going to grandpa. And he was in walking distance too. Shit, 2 miles? I'm out. Bye.
yeah.
Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all gonna call Uber, huh?
There you go.
These kids today. A lot of great comedy comes from friendship and timing and trust, and it's really well displayed, like I said, between you two.
Hmm.
What was the chemistry like between the two of you when you were writing together? That brainstorming and trying to really pull it together, and then performing it together, translating that from black and white onto the screen.
I think Jordan and I related because we both were two faith-based human beings.
Mm,
So when we discussed it, we knew the bottom line of the film was about two black men getting saved, spreading the word. So I think from there, all the Jordan's funny, I'm funny. We got funny scenarios all through the movie, but I think we agreed 100% on the bottom line of what the nucleus of this project was.
mm,
I think that's why chemistry was so strong throughout.
mm. You guys as a team are showing like amazing leadership by, as Shrek said, the layers, right? You're peeling away the layers. You've got the funny, you've got the scenarios, the distractions, and then you've got the booms, the messages.
Right.
It's still faith based. We still making it. We're still doing these things. It's a different type of hustle, but it's the same thought pattern. just in a different
Yeah.
scenario.
Yeah, and it worked. It worked because Mike comes from a more street background than me. I grew up in LA, but he comes from a different version, and there was never no competition. In the film, nobody's trying to outdo each other. We fed off each other very well. I was never gonna let a scene go without because. It helps when you work for someone because you know what their very best of. The new people that have never seen him before don't really know. Oh, that was good. Yeah, it was good, but I promise you, he can do way better. Let's do one more.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
need that, and I understand why Adam Sandler kept the same crew, the same crew, because when you know each other, it makes the filming process and the writing and everything that much more better because the chemistry and the trust is already there.
Yeah. And plus, we've been on stage for God. I think we was on stage for 3 years, rehearsing every Tuesday and Thursday for like 3 years.
Mm.
And before rehearsal, me and Jordan on the phone 45 minutes. After rehearsal, we're on the phone probably another hour.
Yep.
Mm.
It got to the point that we loved it so much till we start bumping heads at one point because we just loved it so much. So we got a chance to take a break. He went on tour with Country Wayne. I went over here doing some films and more TV sitcom stuff. So now when we went out there and saw the world, I think the timing was just right. And then we end up, coming back together and, knocking this out.
Knocked it out the park. From what I can see, I haven't been privy to see the entire
Yeah.
screener, but
In for a treat, buddy. In for a treat.
Yeah, yeah, you do
I
definitely.
already know. I'm gonna use my
Yeah.
position. I'm gonna use my position to get a screener, and so I can.
Get some
I don't
tickets.
blame you. I don't blame
Hey,
you.
Yeah,
I,
get us some tickets. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. I'm
yeah,
like, I'm writing this. You call me on 24 hours notice. Here I am. I need to see this so I
yeah.
could really do it. I loved everything that I've seen, all the clips that I've seen. And I love the fact that you nailed this partnership with JaroGO Media, the brand new social media space. Well, it's not a social media; it's a tech company that's in the media space. But
Yeah.
what I love about it is that it's a creator first ecosystem, and you guys get a chance to keep the majority of your IP rights and all that good. I don't know all the deals; it's not my business. But what I do know is that unlike some of the major houses, they're not taking everything from you. So is that one of the things that made you more comfortable with working with the team, Lynn and Wayne and Richard over there at JaroGO? It's an amazing platform.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I definitely Wayne, I've been knowing Wayne. I was at his wedding. I've been knowing Wayne 11, 12 years. I think I met him the second year I lived in Atlanta. I met Lynn. Actually, Lynn helped me get to California. I was volunteering at one of his festivals, and Bentley Evans, who, the executive producer for Martin at one time.
Yeah, the guy who's got the sexual assault case against him right
Bentley
now.
Bentley Evans got sexual assault?
Oh my God. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I ain't heard nothing about that, so I ain't gonna speak on that. But like I say,
Well, I'm writing a
Lynn,
story on it, so when you mention it, I'm going, ooh. I got
oh man, man.
I got the legal filings. I have all the paperwork. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to
Oh
bust him
man.
out or dog him out, but now I got to actually print it. Print the article
Yeah.
and because sorry. Anyway,
But
that's
I
all right.
guess, both of them guys, they gave us a platform
Mm,
that was so cool and so laid back that we definitely could do our thing. The business deal was definitely something that you don't really hear about in today's times,
mhm.
with the way the deal was structured. And secondly, Jordan and I respected the company, the professionalism of how JaroGo performed. We stepped back and let them like basically do all the things. And Jordan was like, "Man, we should do this, do this." But we was quiet in certain scenes And then Jordan was like, all right, nah, Mike, I can't go for it no more. Hey, say this because Mike, I know that's not the best you. Because they don't know what me and him got 4 or 5 years of chemistry. And he like, that's not the best you, Mike. Redo it. And most directors would have been like, nah, 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 nah. I got this. They were like, go for it. And Jordan was like, well, God darn, that's all I had to ask. And then we was kind of like, well, we should have been doing this from day one. I don't think he really got involved to like, by what, Jordan, day 4, day 5, something like that.
Yeah.
Mm,
You know,
okay. Well, I'm glad that it's come to fruition. I'm sorry that
yeah.
I didn't know your
Yeah, 'cause
friend.
Mike used to be a good old fast talker.
They, I could see him on the corner with the shell game doing 3 card Molly and
That
all
nigga
that.
sell Eskimo goddamn fan.
I believe it. Yeah, you don't sell shit to the damn poo pond.
Yeah, man. I
And I know
always,
Mike good. So I thought he was kidding me.
eh,
You know what I'm saying?
no, I was always a person like that's why I have sympathy for Kanye West.
Mm,
Like I was one of the guys that would run over the hill and take the arrow to the face. I was one of the guys that like I know where I want to go. I just didn't know how to get there. So versus sitting back here reading and studying and talking to the old folks and learning how to get there, my crazy but to run out the front door and just go. And
mm,
when I get there, I figure it out.
mm.
So we definitely bumped our head a lot. We bumped our head a lot, but at least I was willing to take the opportunity. And here it is, 9 years later, the film is coming out. So, like they say, dreams in Atlanta do come true.
Jordan, my guy, man. Look, the first time I met you, at South by Southwest this year, you know, I knew that you were something special. I hadn't had a chance to experience the comedy of Mike Ben yet, but now I'm hooked on both you guys. But Jordan, you a nut, and but you crazy like a fox. You, yeah, yeah. I just want you to.
Like a
I
fuck.
see your ass. I see you. I see you. I just want you to know I see you.
I
Oh,
really
gee.
appreciate the hospitality, brother. I appreciate the showing me around in Austin and just being a stand up dude, bro. Because like I said, what matters in this world is your relationships, and a lot of people don't get that. I ain't burnt no
Uh,
bridges. I
I
ain't, I
appreciate the
got a lot of
trust.
people who respect me because I always respect other people, and I want to see everybody win. Unfortunately, the sad part is that's not always giving back to who we give it to. But God ain't, I don't expect nothing from man, no way. I'm gonna get my blessings from God. I'm
That's
gonna
right.
keep planting seeds.
That's right.
But it's one of those things I've always been able to gravitate towards great people, good people, people
He called me
that'll
great,
stand
y'all. He
up.
called me great. He called me great.
Yeah.
He called me great.
Yeah,
I
people
heard
that'll stand up and can be trusted, man. Everybody ain't got that.
I really appreciate the trust. I'm excited to be able to talk to you guys before the film comes out. Not only is it leverage, like I won't publish the interview if I don't get the screener. I'm going to get my way one way one way or t'other, and then
And I don't
I love,
blame you.
you love it. Okay, I knew you'd
I
respect that.
love it.
Like you, the player's still in there. The player's still in. The premieres in Atlanta and Jacksonville are clearly designed as full community moments. Got red carpets, cast Q&A, and after parties. What do you hope audiences feel when they experience this film together in a theater before it streams July 3rd on JaroGO?
You want to go first?
I hope people get the message. I hope that they feel like if I ain't been through that, I know some family members who've been through that, and I hope people get the message that you can come out of the mud, and you don't always have to go the quick, easy way. And trust in God and keep your faith in God, and you can get out of anything. And that's the message that I hope people get. And I hope that they get to laugh, and for that hour and some change, they can forget about the problems that they're going through at that moment and just get a good laugh because it's been a while since there's been a comedy that's came out like this one.
Mm. Mike?
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely. I mean, he hit all the nails on the head. Like basically, this is the time I want you to put your phone down in this quick age and really um, enjoy yourself. Throughout the whole movie, it's still messages. Like I can talk on your platform. Like I use the word cracker
Mm-hmm.
in the film
Mm-hmm.
to their face.
To their face.
Now the gentlemen, the actors weren't that, but it's just I'm letting you know that racism still exists,
Mm-hmm.
and that Ku Klux Klan robe, it still exists. It's just another uniform that's hanging up in the house. Last time I went to Dollar General or Goodwill, I ain't never seen a Ku Klux Klan robe nowhere. And no Goodwill, no thrift store. So they hanging up in somebody granddaddy closet, somebody mama, great granddaddy closet. So we touch on it, and it's throughout the whole film. Yeah, we acting a fool, but if you step back and really look at it, it is a lot of slick messages. It's a lot of messages that you gonna pick up on. So I really hope. Do I think we can change the world with this film? No, but I hope I spark the interest when we say things like God's law. And they say, well, what is God? Most people didn't know what God law is.
Mm.
The average man don't know all 10 commandments, but we discuss the 10 commandments in this film. Like, I don't think I've heard the 10 commandments be announced on a movie since Charleston Heston in the 40s, 30s when they did the 10
Ten
commandments.
Commandments and Ben Hur and all that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. True.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't seen another project that has, executed God's law. In today's time, was very risky. But yeah, the comedy is to make it soft. But when you really step back and look at it, it's a lot of messages. So I hope the people that leave out of this theater and whoever downloads it or buys it or whatever however they see it, um, someone leaves with the message. And I think that's what God put Jordan and myself here for. I think that's why we bumped our heads so much, because we are evangelists.
Mm.
He's an evangelist on a comedy stage. I'm an evangelist with the pen, you know. But I think at the end of the day, Jordan is a likable person. I'm a likable person. We're both relatable. But the bottom line, me and him are both evangelists in this society in today's times.
I love it. You have my full support. I'm clowning about, you know, holding the interview hostage, you know, if I don't get the trailer. I mean, get the screener. I'm clowning.
Nah, we gonna make sure you got some tickets.
I, I,
We gonna,
I'm in Kansas City, man. I ain't coming. I ain't coming.
you'll get the link. You'll definitely get the link out there.
I'm
They
gonna
gonna
get.
send it to you.
I'm on JaroGO. I bought JaroGO.
Yeah.
I'll watch it. I don't mind supporting. I really don't. Um,
I hope it starts controversy. I definitely do that. I hope
I
it really starts controversy.
when I finish writing, you can believe it's gonna be something.
Yeah, I really do.
I spare no one, and I like the fact that, you know, once we get past the layers into the heart of the onion, that it's gonna make some folks cry. And yeah, right now I'm planning on yeah, lighting them up behind this. It's funny,
Uh,
the truth.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I really like. I feel it. It's all housed and couched in comedy and satire and things like that. But like you said, these are real stuff, real life stuff
Yeah.
that's going on. These robes are being passed down and re-altered to fit the new body.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. And I ain't seen none.
Yeah, I ain't seen none
I
either.
done seen military robes. I done seen Nazi uniforms. I done seen Nazi pistols. I done seen Afghanistan AKs in pawn shops. I have never seen a Ku Klux Klan robe in no store.
They're not gonna they're gonna try to stay ninjas. Ain't that crazy? You know, but it's all
I'm
right.
just saying, even the ones they converted back and maybe threw it, it's not there. But I mean, I'm saying that to say it's still there.
Mm.
And I hope this film, I'm not trying to start a race war or anything of that nature, because I think a Ku Klux Klan, I think it's a state of mind. I don't think it's like an individual. I think it's a state of mind. And I'm just basically trying to let it be known that that state of mind is still out there.
We
You know,
understand. We understand. So while I'm still with you, Mike, beyond teaching through the films and television, you also have
Hmm.
a couples therapy kind of trip. U.S. Virgin Islands coming up July.
Yeah.
We need that couples trip. Y'all got to get away and smell the coffee.
Yeah. Honestly, man, it's sad. Me doing this couple trip was so hard
Hmm.
because it's like most trips I talk to passing out literature to people, they like, man, I don't want to go down there with my wife, and the wife, I want to go with the girls. And it's like now, since Luther Vandross died, I don't even think I haven't heard a song in a long time that somebody's actually singing about love. Everybody's singing about heartbreak and he cheated and I should have cheated and he ain't no good and everything is just about, ain't nothing about that. Secondly, I've hosted trips to the Dominican. I just got back from Colombia last night, hosting a trip down in South America, and everybody's having a good time, but nobody's promoting love. So when I end up getting married, my wife, she respects my craft, she respects my professional, but she was like, all right, now we gotta do something for us to celebrate us.
Hmm.
So it's the same fun, the same entertainment, the same comedy, but we do it because people tend to, when you go on a trip with your wife, you'll go there, you might dance a little bit, but then y'all lay in the room all day. You want a party, but it's like now all like-minded couples come down. We enjoy ourselves in a beautiful island. It's very slow. It's not like a real party atmosphere, but you do have a good time.
Okay. July, what date?
16.
Okay. And where do they find the info?
Fantastic Vibes with the Z. Fantasticvibes.com with the
It,
Z.
it looked beautiful. I looked at the clips from 2025 trip. Looked really
Yeah.
amazing, well produced. Um, Nobody had bitter beer face. I'm gonna say that. All right.
Nah, nah,
Yeah.
nah. And in the entertainment world, Jordan can relate to it. Ain't no retirement plan for us. So we
Nah.
gotta figure
No,
out we gotta figure out
oh,
when to
hey,
retire on this.
Speaking of
Nah.
retirement plan, Jordan is the author of a educational book, a DIY book, I think, uh, on social media. How he did it through his career. So both these guys, one's leading into couples, one's leading into marketing, and giving this tools and resources and skills to push your career first. Let's talk about how to use social media. I don't remember the title. I told you I'm going to remember.
well, this book I made, it's a great book. It's a great investment. Don't buy potato chips or don't buy some combos at the food stop this month, this week. Get this book, and you're posting on social media anyway. You might as well figure out how to make some money on it. It's that simple. And also, July 17th, Burbank, California. I'm coming home. Flappers Comedy Club, baby, is going down. Get them tickets, man. Get your tickets.
Hey,
On the
man.
Cali. On the
Haha.
Cali.
Put it on the calendar. We
Going
need
back to
this.
Cali.
We need this relief. We need the
Yeah.
education. We
Get
need
your
the
laugh
money.
on, man.
Get your
Yeah,
iPhone.
most definitely.
Yeah, yeah. Put down your phone. Uh, Last question. When people finish watching Two Preachers on a Mission, do you want them to walk away mainly laughing, thinking, feeling encouraged, or all of the above?
All the above. All the above.
Yeah, yeah, all the above.
Woo!
Yeah, yeah,
All
definitely,
the above.
definitely.
Thank you for
Yeah,
that
definitely.
question.
Yeah, I would like to say all the above.
Okay.
But
Is
yeah,
is there anything you guys wanted to cover that I may have neglected?
I just want to tell the people out there, man, go enjoy this film with your family. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. This movie is needed. It's going to be appreciated for years to come. And support us on this movie, man. We need to support independent, support people
yeah,
who that are out here trying to live their dream, and support us so that we can support y'all. You know what I'm saying? We make it to the top. We
yeah.
the people who give back. So this is an opportunity to you say you support us, you say that you want to see us win, you say that you are real friends, you are real fans, you are real family. So show some support. Don't call me for no hookup. Go buy the film, go pay the money, and support us, because that's what support is, not a hookup. Support is
Yeah,
actually buying the movie, downloading the movie on JaroGO, and showing us that you appreciate this art form work that we do, this hard work, and the ability so that we can do more projects like this.
And let's
yeah,
support these brothers so we can get it. You know, Jargo is amazing, but we also want Jargo to be able to push it further in, heavier distribution channels, and they have
yeah.
all that together. Let's prove what the team at Jargo knew. This is magic.
I
This is needed.
I would just like to say,
Yes, sir.
I would just like to say, a lot of y'all out there, everybody, um, you get on all these apps and you scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and try to find something good. I think we took our time, we cooked this the right way, like grandma,
Mm.
to give you something good. It's hard. We need your support. Not asking, we need, because at the end of the day, you say you love God, you say God is in your heart. Well, this is a film that is expressing love, the knowledge, the law of the land to the masses. And even, and we touch on all different kinds of religions and people not religious, but it's like something different that's not just about selling dope and raping and wilding and doing something crazy and killing and it's none of that. It's just a good, fun, clean show. I mean, movie that you can come and enjoy yourself with a good message. So
That's
hopefully
right.
it brings some laughter. Yeah, bring some laughter and light to your household.
That's
Man,
right. This is C Wham at his best. Comedy with a message, baby. Comedy
Yeah,
with a message. Let's go.
C Wham.
yeah.
I'm gonna
C
heard that.
Wham. I just made that up.
Oh well, it's gonna live. It's gonna live
Hey, that's
in
dope. See,
infamy.
when, yeah, you better
Trademark,
trademark that quick
trademark.
fast.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
We the C Wham crew.
Hey, hey, I love it.
Yeah, I mean it's yeah, but go, please, guys, go support it. I humbly ask.
Mm, I really
And if
appreciate.
you can't go, just share. They don't take nothing to share. They don't take
Right.
nothing to hit the share button. Just share it. Like,
I
come
don't want to
on,
hear
help.
that. Don't get that combo. Don't get no. But pay that
Yeah.
money and support this film. You do everything else. Quit gambling. Get off the Pornhub.
Hey, get off Pornhub. Give
Man,
your
Lord,
VPN a break.
And delete another app for 1 month and support this film. You can do it. We need
yeah,
y'all,
man.
bro. We
Yeah,
need you to do
indeed.
this.
And it's
Check out both of these fellas on JaroGo. It's available on both the iOS and Android. It's also available on the desktop, jarogomedia.com. You could go right there and check it out. You can see the trailer right on the homepage of jarogomedia.com. Follow these Jordan. Instagram is who is Jordan Jackson,
Yes, sir.
and on Instagram for Mike Ben, it's just Mike Ben.
Might be a
might be
96.
96, yes, sir.
Mike Ben 96.
96, yeah.
Yeah, I got a numbers block. I didn't do well in math, and
He said he went to public school.
I, I went to public school and in the university. I got a D in algebra, and the man said, "Oh well, it knocked my GPA down, but do I get to graduate?" Yes. No, I don't want to take that again. No. Just
Nah, we out of
give me
there.
my diploma. Let me get out of here.
Nah,
So
we
Mike
out of there.
Ben 96 on Instagram,
Yeah,
and they're both
yes, sir.
available on Jargo Media. Follow them.
Same thing.
It's the same thing on Jargo.
Hmm.
I really appreciate you both. Thank you for Jordan, brother. I'm always thank you for the trust. You know, you trusted your safety and well being to me and my team. You know what I mean in
Yes,
Texas,
sir. Yes, sir.
and I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Responding to messages and things like that, and keeping us in the loop. My,
Always, always,
it's
always.
it's an honor to meet you, and I look forward to further support. Give editorially, I love to help. You know,
Thank you, man. We appreciate it. All right, y'all. Peace.
deuces.
Deuces.
I ain't